nothing. So we'll switch from finance to business, and just for y'all's just opinion, what do y'all think is the fastest way to get wealthy? So you've seen, people get wealthy off property, people get wealthy off of stacking, saving, owning a business, digital coins, stocks, NFTs. Even 21 Savage recently weighed in. He says he believes that he would be a millionaire even if he wasn't living as a superstar rapper. He said that, I know we would have hit a lick for 500 bricks or something, and that would have made him a millionaire. So, according to him, he feels like, you know, it's possible to get wealthy, by just hustling.
Okay, I was
So
muted. That nigga got a fucking knife. It's a knife. He got a knife dead ass in the middle of his forehead. I ain't trying to hear that.
so
Was that a
he,
dagger?
he
It's the knife.
so you all agree with this tape?
500 bricks. Whoever got 500 bricks to lose is gonna chop your ass up and put you in some hot water, bro. When they find you, it's bro, bro. Ah,
What y'all think, man?
500 bricks, fool.
And that, like, I'm trying to
Like
do the math.
we not even talking about how stupid it is. Like in like 500 bricks, bro.
Yeah,
You would have found not like
because
you're
I'm
not
trying. I'm
making it
trying to do the
nowhere.
math.
You're not making it out of nowhere with 500 bricks alive.
I don't know. And just because you got 500 bricks doesn't mean you're wealthy, bro. You're just rich at the moment. You
Yeah,
feel me?
That was my whole thing. That
So,
bro,
you know,
Cloud, that was my whole thing when I
that
first
I
saw
was
this.
backing off of that because how many people with a lot of money right now do you not consider wealthy, bro? You know what I'm saying? We see them all the time, bro. How many people have something that's of high value, but they don't even own it? You know what I'm saying? Own it, bro.
I'm saying
And
people be saying
500
wealth.
bricks though.
I'm just saying, like, but what's the fastest way to wealth, bro?
Yeah,
And then it's different for a lot of people, bro, because a lot of people don't have the option of getting that generational kickback. You know what I'm saying? Some people are starting it from the ground, and some people who might have the option of generational kickback or that are still getting it from ground up. And you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Okay, wait. So what are you saying? Like you
I'm
saying some
getting, I'm
people
getting, I'm getting to it. But what do you mean? What am I saying?
like
Like some people don't come from money, bro. You see what I'm saying? Just on some layman term type shit. Like they don't come from the family that owns ST Bond or you feel me, Pfeiffer Wire, the bakery, you know what I'm saying, or Stan Pate owning all the property or something like that. So the fastest way would be first to become financially literate and then to niche down, bro. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
invest in yourself or invest in ways to have your money make you know uh, uh um work for you because there are four ways to make money, bro. Just they're just four ways. Either you can work for somebody else, bro. You can work for a business. You see what I'm saying? You can work for yourself or have your money work for you. That's investing and shit like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And the research has already been done that you're not gonna get rich or become wealthy, primarily working for somebody else. You're gonna have to have different revenue streams if you are somebody's employee. You're gonna have to be an investor as well as an employee. You see what I'm saying? But some
yeah,
people are self-employed, have their own business, have a Thomas Rib Shack, but they might not be able to, you know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 be rich but they might be wealthy. Like that's why I said the first thing is gonna have to be to become financially literate, because you can't
Yeah.
be wealthy unless you're financially literate, bro. You could be rich, you know what I'm saying, but wealthy though, you know what I'm saying. Uh, and wealthy is like having financial security, knowing that like 30 years down the line, you know what I'm saying, you still have money in the bank and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing all your essential expenses, your rent, your utilities, you know, all of that type shit is always taken care of, bro. And they got some people that already got 10 years worth of essential expenses already taken care of. So anytime they go into the mall and shit like that, they ain't even touching that type shit. Those are the
Yeah.
niggas that are wealthy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying?
So that like we talking like millions. Like we ain't just talking like
Bro, you could have money in something that you know is gonna give you an interest payment every month of a certain amount of dollars, and you know that, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
that you paid up. You might have been one of these boomers that have some social security, you know, lined up because of X amount of years you've worked and your retirement, IRA and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a couple properties that you have people renting out. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
But all of that just goes back to being financially literate, though. You know. So yeah, my take is that the first thing, the fastest way for anybody is just to become financially literate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that nigga Amir probably isn't rich, but he's probably a lot more wealthier than us because he's probably a lot more financially literate than us. You feel me?
yeah,
You see where I'm getting at?
yeah,
Or somebody like Philip, because he's had to run the business. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You feel me? So you see what I'm saying? Like that,
yeah,
or you having to be around dad. You see what I'm saying? An accountant. That
yeah,
financial literacy helps, bro. You see what I'm saying? Or you came working with your grandma in the store, bro. Uh, Having to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but everybody doesn't have that though, you know. But that's the first step, though. I believe. Oh,
Having an understanding of the market, like how the market's moving at certain moments.
Miss Johnson was saying we're allowing Shay and Chet to get to their comfort shots. We talked about this.
part of it.
Yeah. What you think, Phil?
Um, I would have to agree with Cloudy. Financial literacy and understanding financial products will yield the most return on any investment that you might put your time into. But time is the number one thing, dog. If you got time, if you're young, you can be rich as a motherfucker. If you're old, you really ain't got much time. Um, so time like a motherfucker, man. Being able to use that compound interest to the best of your ability. And insider trading if you can get in on it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get in on some inside trading, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
can make billions. You know, ask Nancy Pelosi. You know, big paper. You know,
Yeah.
that's real cash right there. You know, inside trading. You know, get in good with the proper authorities, and you can get you some chicken for sure.
500 bricks came.
That nigga was tripping, bro.
What you got? What
How
you
the
think,
fuck you
Cam?
gonna move 500 bricks, bro? Hey, what's the time limit on that shit, bro? That nigga said I would have hit a lick for 500 bricks. That nigga not the CIA, bro. That nigga not a part of the CIA, is he, bro? That nigga not flying planes into Arkansas under the name of Bill, allegedly. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas
Got
not
some
moving in that
clearance.
type of work. That nigga don't own a boat, bro. What boat does 21 Savage own, bro? Where you can get 500 bricks anywhere. You're not flying them shits in on in TSA, bro. It's like getting 500 bricks nowhere, bro. That nigga tripping, bro. 500 bricks, bro. Where you gonna sell that in Atlanta?
Yeah.
They could have got that
Yeah.
shit.
What you think, Ken? About just the whole thing? Fastest way to get wealthy.
Sound like the 500 bricks, huh? Nigga said I got
The
500.
fastest way to get wealthy, in my opinion, is to get lucky.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I mean, I don't know, bro. Like like the financial literacy thing, it helps, but to be honest, you can hire somebody that know what the fuck to do or what they or who knows what to know, and you feel me? You just put them on salary, 200,000 a year. Like if you come up on a Billy right now, you pay somebody 100K a year, 200K a year to advise you and do all this, and then you could be learning while you got an advisor. Like it's just, and then if we talking about wealth, that's why I said get lucky.
Yeah.
Because if we talking about the fast and wealthy don't really go hand in hand. Fast and rich do. In my opinion, rich wealthy is when you rich generationally. You got generational richness, and as far as the present time, you got time and money.
Yeah.
Like you got so much money or whatever working for you that you don't have to put so much time in. That's wealthy to me. But it got to be both of them though. If you got enough money to where you got free time and shit like that, but it ain't generational, that's not wealthy to me. You feel me? That's just you rich. You just well off right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you got it to where it's generational, even if it's just one generation, and you got the time to do what you want to do, you're not like a slave, like on some Drake shit, to where you gotta do a whole bunch of. I mean, no disrespect to Drake, you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you feel me? He gotta make them tour dates. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like he got to do all them dates to get that money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can do what you want to do and you can come and go as you please, and you got enough money to where the next generation is straight. Because in like, let's be honest, a lot of us is just now starting. We would be the first or second generation to have some dope. Black people as a whole is starting behind 200 years or something like that, right? Am I not?
Yeah.
Like, am I on point? Am I
Yeah.
kind of close, accurate?
So like that.
So
Black folks in America, yeah, like some of them, yeah, 400, you could say 300. It depends, but is a consensus 200, you
well,
say?
no, I'm saying 200 years behind the rest of America. I'm not
Yeah.
saying when we've been free and all this stuff. I'm saying we playing catch up as far as the rest of America,
That's
whether
what
it's
I'm,
white people,
that's what
Jewish
I'm talking
people.
about. That's what I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
okay, well, yeah, you might be right, but all I'm saying is, so from a black person standpoint, a lot of these people is just rich, like they not wealthy. As far as wealthy, it's gonna take some time. It might take my whole life for me to become wealthy. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna like the investing, the saving, the sacrificing, the taking risks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I might only live long enough to set that up for my sons. I might not even live to be wealthy. I might just be rich. I might my you feel me? Third generation might be wealthy. I might have just set the foundation. My son put in the work, and then the third generation experience the wealth. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you like fast and wealthy just don't really go hand in hand. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say that. That's why I
Yeah.
said lucky. You have to be lucky a couple times. You have to
Yeah.
fall. The shit will have to some shit will have to fall into your lap. You would have to make the right choices, or at least one right choice.
So you have to
You get
win
what I'm
like the
saying?
lottery. Yeah. You have to
Yeah,
win the
like
lottery, invest at the right time, maybe be
the
like
right.
6'5" and could go to the NBA.
Nah, nah. Flag on the play, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Because look, bro, everybody can't be lucky, but everybody can be lucky, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are we calling lucky? You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about the same shit. It's just that Kane added luck. Hold up, let me take off the reverb. But yeah, bro. So like, look, luck, bro. All it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's preparedness, bro. And just being at the right place at the right time. But you've already prepared yourself to be, you know, to perform right at, when given the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they say practice, you know, prevents poor performance. You know, and they tell you to practice, but wealth is just being rich for a long time. And, but we've already said this, bro. There is no luck, but there is luck, though, bro. I agree. We're saying the same shit, bro. I hope you don't think you said anything different that me and Phil said, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, we no, I didn't say the
Like it's
same
hard for
thing.
you to
If I
explain, but
did,
you
I
just said the
misspoke.
same shit that
If I
Phil.
did, if I just said the same thing you said, I misspoke.
Nah, I believe we said the same shit, bro. Because I believe you were touching, you were like piggybacking off of what we said, but you brought it back into why you said there was luck involved. But what I'm saying is that there is no luck. All these people that are wealthy and have maintained and established businesses for a long time and kept generational wealth going and all of that. If there was luck by your definition, then those are just like lottery winners and people like that. But the vast majority of people who are wealthy and all of that come from people who were financially literate and all of that, bro. I don't believe by definition of kind of like what you were like, what I took you were kind of inferring was that the luck is like how somebody would win a lottery or something like that. That type of luck I don't believe is involved. You see what I'm saying? I believe the people who were wealthy, knew they were going to be wealthy. They didn't know at what time they were going to be wealthy or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? It's something that was prepared for. It's something that they put in for every day. You know what I'm saying?
All
You,
right, so I do know what you're saying, but this is why I don't agree with you. It's 0.1%, 1% percentile type shit of people who actually become wealthy, of people who actually become rich. It's way more people that are putting in the work, that are practicing and never get the opportunity, never get the blessing, never have luck come their way. That's why I said it's luck, because a lot of people have been putting in the work, studying, not getting no sleep, sacrificing, not committing in relationships because they got goals and stuff like that and never get there. It's niggas like J. Cole who never played basketball. He rich as hell, whatever, but he's still trying to play in the league. Like it's just like sometimes like the people who made it, they had prepared, they did the work and they got lucky. That's the only thing stopping. Because if that was the case, everybody would be rich. Everybody would at least be well off if all it took was some hard work and the learning stuff. Luck ain't gotta be winning the lottery. Luck can be you had a kid and you got parents, aunts, uncles, whatever that are willing to help you babysit while you go to school, while you study, while you learn, while you go to that second job. Sometimes that's luck.
I just let me first clear up something I had said. I said like being wealthy is being rich for a long time. I meant to say being wealthy is just having like long-term financial security, but being rich might mean having high income. You see what I'm saying? Now, um, the luck thing. Can you clear up what you were saying? Because I kind of just wanted to get that out there.
No, I agree with that. What you mean? What part of what I was
The
saying?
luck, because you were saying that it's just not like so you kind of gave another example other than somebody winning the lottery, but I didn't hear that. It was just like at the end, right before I spoke.
Oh, no, I'm just saying it just takes luck. Like it just takes destiny. Like sometimes it don't matter how hard you work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hella athletes, it's hella talent, but they just didn't get lucky enough to make it.
To get rich, but that still doesn't stop them from being wealthy. Do you see what I'm saying? Wealthy is just having long-term financial security, and anybody
You
with
can't be wealthy if you ain't rich.
yes, you can. You can have financial security if you know how to save and invest your money. And somebody at McDonald's could do it, because believe me, man, they got some Mexicans out here who never left McDonald's who are wealthy. Might never be rich, but they wealthy though. They done probably put many kids, not just Mexicans, people that look like us, then put their kids through colleges and all of that. You see what I'm saying? They done had long-term financial security, never had to worry about a bill, anything. Could have took days off from a sickness, injury, anything. You see what I'm saying? Because by definition, see, it's just our understanding of these words, man. But but by definition, richness is just, denotes having, a high income or material possessions, whereas being wealthy signifies long-term financial security and the ability to sustain a luxurious lifestyle. Damn, that last part right there is the only reason why you might have an argument, bro. But I'll what did they say in the house? I'll concede to the speaker on that.
Yeah, talking about like Congress.
Yeah.
Anything else, Phil?
Man, I got a question, right? If you don't have if you don't have a lot of money because all your money is tied up in investments and upscaling your business or stocks, bonds, whatever, then that's an asset. That still counts as something. It's like how you can be
Yeah.
worth a million or worth a billion and only have like 50K liquid.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying.
Is that Pooh, Phil? Okay, any thoughts on it? Or we good?
I mean,
Come closer to the mic.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I would just say, you know, these are both mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Wealth, health is wealth. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you got a healthy body, that's wealthy. So it's just it's subjective, like most things in our life that we go through. But yeah, so like health to me, health is wealth. So if you healthy and you got a strong body, bro, like you can turn your situation around. Being rich, you know, you could be rich in other things. It's not necessarily a financial thing. You could be rich in in integrity. You can be rich in honesty. You can be rich in these things that don't cost money. You know what I'm saying? But it takes some type of effort or some type of like spiritual currency to be able to develop. So,
Yeah.
when it comes to things of that, like, you just gotta speak in terms of what context we're speaking. So we speaking financially, like basically like is what Cloudy said. It's about having a high income to be rich. But wealth is something that's obtained over time and sustained over time, financially.
Real. I do be feeling like what Ken said though about the luck thing, cause sometimes it'd be like, yo, like I could have been a millionaire by now. Like just
Yeah,
seeing how,
had I
huh?
bought some Bitcoin back in goddamn 2012 or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I could have, I don't know. So we
You
good?
never know, bro.
Yeah, you really don't. Are we good, Ken?
Unless you Nancy Pelosi.
For real. Then you,
Hey, she one of the reasons why Democrats got a bad rap. Because she was inside trading like a motherfucker, but they couldn't get her.
Balling.
You feel me? Like a
yeah,
motherfucker. They look, the, bruh. They couldn't get her. They sent a nigga to assassinate her with a hammer, bruh. She was at work. Do you understand, bro?
yeah,
That nigga got her husband, bro, and he
Right.
survived. If it was her, do you think she would have survived, bro?
Yeah, nah, bro.
That was a close call, bro.
real close.
The police were there and he was still attacking the nigga with a hammer, bro. East side. This is crazy.
Good,
That's
Ken?
what's up.
All right, I take it we good. So we can go to the next topic.
That
Right.
nigga was really good at silent treatment. I swear to God.